wait, let me get a close up there. You with the glasses. Everybody with glasses, turn around. There we go, okay. Ma in relax mode. Hey Ma, say something funny.
How you doing?
We'll send you the funniest home videos or something.
Howdy.
Let's wait for the seat to break back or something, or
It's already back.
the lights to fall down, or you know, something funny happening. Say something intelligent, baby. Surprise me.
Arschloch.
Hey, it's not funny.
No? It's... Okay.
Our life is in this guy's hands.
Yep. You can
Hopefully we don't have the motto from him of crush and burn.
Normally he would get a glass of champagne for me, but he don't get some.
No.
He's driving.
Paris to the ocean in the north. 34 bridges connecting the two banks of the river within the city limits. And sites from the more modern times already start coming up on your right-hand side. Palais Omnisport, it's the biggest indoor sports center of Paris. Always also part-time used for the performance opera of Paris, formerly located in the north wing of the Louvre. And I really hope that you brought enough films to take something home with you from this open-air museum with more than 2,000 years of history. Parisi lived here in this area when it was still very swampy around here. And it was about 2,000 years ago when the Romans started a settlement here on one of the, by now, 2 inhabited islands in the River Seine. This area was called Lutetia, Lutes, and this actually is where Paris was once founded. The construction started as early as 1163 and lasted until 1348. More rectangular type building dating back because of the Paris University, the Faculty of Science. Or we have the
Mom on the streets of Paris. Come on, Mom. Say something French.
But oui, bonjour. Wait to see more of this. That guy's standing in the middle of it, huh?
the hand of the king to democracy. It failed, so they had Napoleon III again, and then finally they ended up in the today's type political system. The church on your right-hand side is the church Saint-Germain-des-Prés, which gave the name, and then crossover. On your left-hand side, the Assemblée Nationale, the National Assembly, the Chamber of Deputies.
Right there.
It was once made as a present by Tsar Alexander III to the World Fair of 1889. There was 3 World Fairs altogether in Paris, 1889, 1890. The building with the class and steel roof is called Big Palace, Grand Palais, which is used as an exhibition hall for temporary exhibitions of artists with a worldwide reputation. And as we make a left-hand turn, we'll drive down Golden Dome behind. I'll certainly tell you about as we get right in front of it. We're going to drive around the block, drive by Rodin Museum. Place has an outer mold as well, so it was constructed to be fortified. About military service, you might be interested in knowing that military service for every young French man is mandatory. They have to go whether they like it or not for 12 months, and then frequently training. It's pretty. Commemorate his great art that he made. If you take a look across the fence on the left-hand side, you see his most famous statue, the thinker of Rodin, sitting in the yard of Rodin Museum. Actually, he's not in a good mood this morning. He's turning his back at us, sitting in the yard there, naked, freezing his butt off. Know what he's thinking about, the thinker? Any idea? Of course, he's thinking about, hell, where are my clothes? That's what he's thinking. That's why Mona Lisa is smiling. She knows where the clothes are. 4-karat gold. I think they would have taken the roof off if those vultures would. There you go.
Get the horse in there too. We'll get the saddle.
This building counts as one of the most important ones of the 18th century now. And as we heard, still active military school. We got the right side wing here as the wing of the infantry, and the left side wing is the wing of the artillery. Total height with the TV antenna on top. Some 7,000 tons of steel, 3 floors. And behind is the River Seine, and the building that you see from here is Palais Chaillot, a semicircular building, as a typical example of classicism architecture that is between World War I and World War II. Yeah, the Eiffel Tower, definitely part of our tour today. In fact, if you read through the brochures in the afternoon, and this is now the point where I can give you some more detailed information on what's going to happen throughout the daytime and the options that you have, so you can also pre-plan your budget a little bit. If you want to, you can follow what I'm saying printed on your brochures. The afternoon, actually, we continue the city tour with shopping opportunities and a visit of Fragonard's perfume museum and factory outlet, especially the ladies might be interested in. And we're going to complete our city tour at approximately 1:30. From the boat, later on, you will get a close-up of the coat of arms of the city of Paris, as well as of the Russian family Romanov, the family of the Tsar, on the other side. We're now on the way to get on the Champs-Élysées for the very blooming in April. Looks like white candles sitting on the branches. Everything decorated due to the celebration of the annual of the revolution thing from July 14, 1789. That's 206 years ago now. As we make a left and turn, beautiful view between big and small palace. The bridge one more time down to the Invalides, the Golden Dome. Protected by the fence on the right-hand side is And you can try to make him smile if you want. There you go. Did he smile? And then the Parisians decided to use it as Paris's first railway terminal, and it took until 1842 until it was consecrated as a church. And it's kind of popular for nobles, such as, for example, Académie Nationale de Musique, National Academy of Music. Charles Garnier was the architect, and at that time he was chosen between 171 other architects because he was the winner of the Rome Prize, an architectural prize. And even though he was not successful in creating a new style, the building counts as one of the most important ones of the Second Empire. Architectural-wise, it might be very interesting knowing that this part of Paris once was a swampland, and to create a solid foundation for this monumental construction, they were drilling 6,000 pillars into this swampland until they reached solid rock to guarantee a solid foundation for this opera house. You all know what the Phantom of the Opera is, right? The play, 58 spectators. In the same train of thought was the Scala of Milan or the Opera House in Vienna. The Opera House for the last several decades was only used to performance ballet dances.
You gotta open it.
It's really gonna make my day if we get in front of it. Closing time here on the right.
Let's see if there's
On Concord Square. First of all, I'd like to highlight the American Embassy. It's now direction, you see the building with all the French flags on the right. And right behind there's a big tree kind of sticking out amongst the others. And right behind there, you'll be able to see the American flag. Now you can. Can you spot it? Direction 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock over there. With the president's lounge on it for the celebration of the July 14th.
This high one.
No. Revolution Day.
They rebuilt this in Egypt.
Concord Square, 21 acres big.
They built it up again.
Said to be one of the most beautiful squares in all Europe. It's surrounded with 8 statues representing the 8 biggest cities of France. The 2 fountains on the center aisle, they are similar to the ones in St. Peter's Square in Rome, and the obelisk derives from the Temple of Luxor. Egyptian viceroy gave it once to the city of Paris. It weighs 230 tons, it's 3,200. You see to it to experience Arch of Triumph, get under the arch. They're gonna keep.
What's that? It's like a museum. I think it's like a performance art museum.
And here in this is much, much more traffic, and then you cannot go straight, you know.
Looking down the Champs-Élysées.
Then before we get to our meeting point later on for the non-participants, I'll show you around on Ile de la Cité as well, the city island. But now we're going to illegally stop on the public bus lane, so the cops probably going to chase us off. Manfred got to be really after it, because the ticket here is something like 900 francs for the bus, and we definitely want to avoid that. So in case they chase the bus away, or Manfred automatically leaves, he'll be parked around the corner, then come pick us up, you know. So don't worry, if you see the bus leaving, I'll stay with you. And Manfred is semi-automatic coming. That's the name of the show, Formidable. It elevates you to 147 meters, that's from 400. So we bring you all the way down to the...
Okay, I don't want to
der Parisien. Aber wir die Liste der eideutsche sprechende Kommentar wünschen. Die Deutschen, ja? Dankeschön. Signore e signori, buongiorno. Dicono spagnolo? devant vous le pont des Invalides. Les décorations qui ornent ce pont sont des commémorations aux victoires de Napoléon. Just in front of you the bridge called Pont des Invalides. The ornamentation that you see is a commemoration of Napoleon's victories. Pour Hélène, Irène dit vous pouvez déjà admirer le prochain le pont Alexandre III. Les 4 statues que vous voyez sont recouvertes de clés d'or. Les réverbères tout le long du pont sont typiques de l'art 1900. One of the most beautiful bridges of Paris, the bridge Alexandre III. Those street lights and gold-leaf statues are typically gems of the century. Pour Hélène die Brücke Alexandre der Dritte. Die mit Blattgold überzogenen Statuen und die Straßenlaternen sind für die Künste und die Jahrhundertwende typisch. Potete ora ammirare il ponte Alessandro III, realizzato con bronzo e pietra. Le statue ricoperte di foglie d'oro e i loccioli sono tipici dell'arte del 1900. Le très beau pont Alexandre III. Sur votre gauche, nous nous dirigeons vers la place de la Concorde, où se trouve en son centre l'obélisque. On the left, we may observe the place de la Concorde, with the obelisk in the center. Auf ihrer linken Seite können Sie den Platz de la Concorde mit den Obelisken erkennen. Sulla vostra sinistra potete scorgere la Place de la Concorde, in cui centro è situato l'obelisco. L'Assemblée nationale sur votre droite. Just on the right we can see the Chamber of Deputies. Die Nationalratschmarsch to Pierre Cardin, a famous French stylist. Zu ihrer Rechten sehen Sie die ehemalige Wohnung von Pierre Cardin. Sulla vostra destra il vecchio appartamento di Pierre Cardin. Jahrhundert und insbesondere der impressionistischen Malerei. Sulla vostra destra la vecchia stazione ferroviaria di Orsay. Il Museo d'Orsay, dedicato in particolare alla pittura impressionista. Le très beau musée d'Orsay. Sur votre gauche, le pavillon de Flore, début du musée du Louvre. On the left, the Flore pavilion, the starting point of the Louvre buildings. Zu ihrer Linken sehen Sie den Pavillon de Flore, an dem der Louvre beginnt. Sulla vostra sinistra, kleinste Haus von Paris. La più piccola casa di Parigi. Sur votre droite, entre la Maison Blanche et la Maison en briques rouges, between the White House and the Brick House, the smallest house of Paris. Zwischen dem Weißen Haus und dem Roten Haus. Fra la Casa Bianca et la Casa di Mattoni, la plus petite maison de Paris. Elle mesure environ 2 mètres de large. elle vous conduit sur votre droite à l'Institut de France, qui a pris years ago and was then called Luthes. Wir steuern auf die Insel L'Île de la Cité, auf der Paris vor 2000 Jahren entstand. Je Brücke, die ist in Wirklichkeit die älteste Brücke von Paris. Davanti a voi il ponte nuovo, che infatti è il ponte più vecchio di Parigi. Wir am Quai des Orfèvres, Entlang und hier befindet sich der Sitz der Kriminalpolizei. Sulla vostra sinistra il Quai des Orfèvres, sede della Polizia di Parigi. Die Brücke Saint-Michel führt euch zum Quartier Latin. Il ponte Saint-Michel conduce sulla vostra destra al quartiere latino. On the left, Notre Dame Cathedral. With a name urging to now chosen people, it's the largest Gothic cathedral in France. Zu ihren Linken sehen Sie die Kathedrale Notre Dame. Notre Dame ist die große gotische Kathedrale Frankreich. Sulla vostra sinistra potete ammirare la cattedrale gotica di Notre Dame. Et sur votre gauche, vous avez la présence d'une très belle vue sur la rosace sud de la cathédrale. On the left, you will have a wonderful view of the Soldier Rose windows. Zu Ihrer Linken haben Sie einen besonders schönen Blick auf die südliche Westerrose. Sulla vostra sinistra il rosone verso sud. La rosa sud, une des plus belles et plus grandes rosas de France.
Well, but that's pretty close up, don't you?
Nous quittons à présent progressivement l'île de la Cité pour contourner une autre petite île, l'île Saint-Louis. Oui, l'île de la Cité.
Where you at? Walk down the steps, though. Get y'all in that
Part of the experience, Mom.
Le pont de la Tournelle, Egan Genoveva. Il pont de la Tournelle con la statua della patrona di Parigi, Saint Genoveva. À présent, sur votre droite, vous verrez le pavillon flotté et le très célèbre restaurant, la Tour d'Argent. Now just on the corner, we can see the famous restaurant, la Tour d'Argent. Saint-Geneviève, patron de Paris. The patron saint of Paris. Une fois que le bateau aura tourné, vous aurez une très belle vue sur votre pont, galerie Notre-Dame. haunted bridge of Paris, the bridge called Marie. Tradition holds that every wish made under this bridge comes through within the years. So close your eyes and give it a try.
Yeah, what's up there?
Il se retrouvera à présent l'hôtel de ville de Paris. Just on the right, we can see the Paris City Hall. Das Rathaus au fond. Horizon. On the left, we can see the Palace of Justice and the Conciergerie. During the French Revolution, the Conciergerie was turned into a prison. Sous ihren Linken werden Sie den Justizapparat und die Conciergerie. Während der Revolution wurde die Conciergerie zu einem Gefängnis. Sua outra sinistra, il Palazzo del Giustizia e la Conciergerie. Durante la rivoluzione la Conciergerie fu trasformata in prigione. Juste après la seconde partie du pont neuf, vous pourrez voir sur votre gauche la statue du roi Henri IV, fondateur de ce pont. Page. We can see on the left the statue of the king and Louis IV. Kommt hinter der Seitenteil der neuen Brücke, sehen Sie zu Ihrer Linken den Steinbild von Heinrich IV. La façade du très beau Palais du Louvre. Cette très belle façade mesure environ de flore pavillon. Zum Ihrer Rechten sehen Sie den Louvre und Sie sehen die Fassade zum Fluss, die von der Bürokolonnade bis zu dem Pavillon de Flore reicht. Und die Fassade zum Fluss ist 700 Meter lang. Sulla vostra destra potete ammirare il Palazzo del Louvre. In totale, la gigantesca facciata cubare estende dalla colonna Pelo al Pavillon de Flore e il risultato di 7 secoli di lavori. Le Louvre fait aujourd'hui partie d'un des musées les plus riches au monde. Mesdames, Mesdemoiselles, Messieurs, si vous ne devriez ne passer ne serait-ce qu'une minute devant every piece of art shown in the Louvre, it will take you 4 months to complete your task. Meine Damen und Herren, selbst et moi-même sommes heureux de vous présenter ce guide qui retrace les plus beaux monuments de Paris que nous venons de voir au bord de l'eau. Ce petit guide existe en 5 langues, français, anglais, allemand, italien et espagnol. Il vous est vendu pour la somme de 30 francs. En souvenir, nous proposons également un petit pin avec la tour Eiffel pour 15 francs. Ladies and gentlemen, as a souvenir of your cruise, or just to complete it, the Bateau Parisien and I are pleased to propose this guidebook, which will remind you of the most beautiful monuments of Paris.
J'ai fait partie par vous-même pour vous donner une invitation qui vous fera bénéficier de notre Paris privilège. Ladies and gentlemen, the Paris
They just got them recently painted.
Remember, we stood there last time.